Okay. First chance at silverware for Liverpool today. The Charity Shield, Community Shield, whatever you want to call it. Liverpool about to take on Crystal Palace is the preview. Going to kick back, chill for around 40 minutes, and we're going to head straight over to Savage for the watch along. And then straight after that, we'll be here again for the fans call in to hear what you guys think of the game. Did we win? Did we lose? Did players not play up to par? Did they do well? Let's see what happens, man. We're here to chop it up, what we think, what we kind of expect to go ahead in this game. But Palace is going to make it a lot harder than what most people think, man. But big up to Zabir in the building, the Colonel, aka, and then big up to Sav as well, just sorting out some stuff in the background. Big up to the chat as well, man. Firstly, man, I hope you're both blessed. Yesterday, man, was good day for me, man. Getting the chance to chill with the family, and that was a vibe.
Yeah, mom's
bro, I promise you, yeah. Me and he was talking. I said I might. So, guys, I might do a podcast with my mom, yeah, but we're gonna do it more as like a radio podcast. So it's gonna be no face, no case. So we're gonna be here chopping up just everything, Jamaica life, whatever it may be, bro. But we was talking about this, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't mind doing it." I said, "All right, say less."
That would be cold still.
Let's see, bro. She's like, "Yeah, can I say everything?" I'm said, "Listen, within reason, though, innit? Don't."
Nah, I was gonna ask that question. Did you sign an NDA with your moms, bro? Because we need the licks and all of that. Like, I like the question mom asks. A bit up to moms, man. I like the question. If you're gonna do it, you gotta kind of. Yeah, you gotta give her free reins, man. I don't want censored mom on. I'm not listening to no censored mom. Everybody know mom's dope when they're uncensored, unfiltered, bro. Nobody want to hear no.
Yeah, it's true, you know, bro. She was talking, it was mad there because she was telling me about like TikTok here. She was telling, bro, she started giving me the speech. Certain words you can't say on YouTube and on my stream. So yeah, you have to say the word grape for certain things, and I'm like, hold on a minute,
she's ready. Yeah, no, she's ready. Yeah.
Media trained you? She's like, yeah, man. I watch a lot of TikTok and I see like the content guys and the lady. I'm like, what?
The whole content creator, but they didn't even know,
bruv. So,
you thought you was special? You just run content on your ones, didn't even know it was already in your DNA and that,
bruv. I thought.
Sure, you give mama a cut, man. Yeah,
I thought I was only good at it, man. But clearly, she knows what she's talking about as well. But listen, big up, guys, man. Big up to the chat. As I said, we're not going to be here for too long. Palace lads, man. First chance at silverware. I'm looking forward to this game, but then we saw no Ryan Gravenberch in the team. Obviously, he's my dog, man, and not having him there. But the word on the street is I think he's expecting a baby, so that's potentially the reason why he's not there. So let's see, man. But how are you guys feeling about the game first and foremost? Expectations and stuff like that, and then we'll get into like maybe the score prediction. We'll look at the team lineup as well, and then maybe one or two little transfer stories as well. But who wants to?
I'm expecting a pretty good game, and I don't want people to think Palace as a whole and forgot what Palace is now or in the last 2 years. Tough opponent for us, bro. Tough opponents. I think we've only won by 1 goal each win, and there's a couple draws in there, like 1-0, 2-1, like real tight. Yeah, in the game.
They beat us as well.
Yeah. So, like, I don't want to think people hear the name Palace and go, it's just Palace, like. This is a team that has slapped City when we were going at it. Like, Palace isn't just a bogey team per se. And even if they are, when they come up against good opposition, they always set up well. Whether it's 10 men behind the ball, 9 men behind the ball. And they're breaking one break, man. I done you out, man. Got threats in like Sa, Eze, Mateta. Any one of them men on the day and on the break, man, can do some damage. And opponents like us kind of plays into our Palace hand. You know what I mean? Because we've seen in transition we can get caught out. So I'm expecting a really good game, and I'm not expecting Palace to just like crumble. And they've never crumbled, man. They've always stood up to the task. You know what I mean? I feel like in some of our games, Palace leave that game going, we could have won. So that's who Palace is. So I'm expecting a really good game. None of that Inter Milan getting slapped in the final or Spurs with not much of a challenge in the final. Like, we're going to be in a game. It's just about how serious we take it. And how much we want it as a team. So that's what I'm expecting today, man. I think it'll be a good way to start off the season as well. Because seeing that level of energy, because Palace will want this.
Yeah.
The Palace rep can tell you when he speaks on it. It's going to be a game, lads. And I'm here for it.
looking at big up G. I was looking at the team as well, guys. Obviously, Sarr and Eze and Mateta is their front three, and that's the way they're going to start the game with Wharton and Kamada in the midfield. Looking at how well Gay plays as well, because hold on, let me shift the layout 1 second, lads. And I'll get us all back in as well. Just to have a look here. So apparently, after this game or going into next week, Liverpool are definitely going to begin talks with Palace as well to try and sign him. So I'm looking to see how he plays, because I don't know if he's going to do that thing where he wants to show the reason why he's potentially joining Liverpool, or he's going to be doing that nonchalant thing where it's like, I'm going to be leaving anyway, so I might as well just calm, no stress, no real strain, not trying to get myself injured or anything like that. But both sides of it, one side he'd be like, he could stop us from winning. The other side is people be like, yo, is that the guy we're trying to buy? So I want him to probably just give his best, and let's see at the end of the day what does that bring. But yeah, the transition stuff, we have to be massively prepared, lads, because there's a lot of speed there, man, with Eze and Sarr and then Mateta as well. He's not rapid, but he's not a slouch at the same time as well. But Sav, what are you thinking? Then go to G.
I'm excited for the game, man. I think this is a better and bigger test than all the games we've had so far, because to me, this is just a Premier League game a week earlier or whatever, bro. Like this is a Premier League opposition. The Palace, they don't win trophies like that. That was their first trophy. So to them, whether everyone else wants to take this shield serious or not, it's a day out at Wembley for them and their fans. They will count it as a trophy, and fair play to them. So yeah, I think I will take a lot from this game, bro. If we got smoked in this game, I'll be worried about the start of the season, because we've got a strong team out. There's not an excuse. It's not really preseason anymore. So yeah, man, we'll see. Not much is going to change with it now and the start of the season, on it, with the players' fitness and the way they're playing. So it'll be a good test. And Palace is a good team, man. I mean, they play good football. I really rate their manager, always have, before he got to Palace. And he's a smart guy, bro, and he is like meticulous with it. So whatever happened in the last game between Liverpool and Palace, he'll be watching that back, trying to fix it. You saw what he did to City.
Yeah.
Said in the press conference, Guardiola, you got me, man. Next time, I'll get you. And then he beat them in the FA Cup final, bro. So he ain't a
Wait,
joke,
no, is that what he said?
He said in the press conference after the game, he said, man, I knew what to do in that, but you got me, but next time we'll get you 100%. Then he beat him. And the game plan worked perfect. So, yeah, man, we have no excuse, bro. Like, our team's perfect to go and play against Palace. And even if we had lost 2 or 3 players, we're supposed to be levels above Palace with the champions on it. So there's not an excuse either way. I don't want to hear it from anyone. Like, you know what I mean? Forget if you take the shield serious, just take the game serious. And I just saw that, I'd say to you as well, I don't know, he said, well, Simicast's not in the squad because Nottingham's inquiring about him. I think that come up just from Paul Joyce.
So Simi out the door as well. Liverpool
willing to let him go. So I don't know what money.
If he's left out the squad because of an inquiry, that means they're definitely willing to sell him then as well. So yeah, that's going to be one to kind of keep an eye on as well. G, what's your thoughts? And then we'll get to the lineup. We'll have a look at it. So what's your thoughts going into this one, my bro?
First of all, big up everyone.
Big up.
I kind of, it's like I agreed a bit with what Savage was saying, but it means more to Palace than it would to Liverpool. It's just an inevitable thing. They're a smaller team, as Savage said, rightly so. Like, they don't have many days out at Wembley kind of thing. There's a reason why we call it Anfield South. You know what I mean? We're there all the time. So yeah, there's that aspect. But yeah, to me, this is another game for Arne Slot to just get prepared for the season. It just so happens that there's a cup on the line at the end of it, but I don't think he's going to be that worried if Liverpool were to lose. Like, I think he would look at it the same way as when we lost to whatever that team was the other day. Like, it's one of those. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, so you lost. All right, let's see what we need to, you know what I mean? What else do I kind of need player-wise? All of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, for me, listen, it's just a day out. I don't see anything past that, to be honest with you. It's a day out. It's Wembley. It's a nice weather outside. I just come from outside. So, yeah, just vibes, see how the team plays. And, yeah, don't read too much into it. I know we will, because that's what we do. We're as football fans. I know that call-in after the stream is after the game is going to be mad if Liverpool lose. But, yeah, I would tell people just chill, man. Yeah, I mean, win or lose, it's not that deep. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's going to tell us that much that we didn't already know. Like, I don't see us playing a game where we didn't know. Oh my days! Like, I didn't realize that the right wing was the. Well, we knew that already. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we'll be calm in that sense. So just go out there, get the victory, move on. Literally move on. We got the first game, which is, in my opinion, more important. Which is the first game of the season. So let's see if we're ready for that. Like, that's what I'm really looking forward to. Is, are the team ready for that? This is just, again, preseason game, preseason friendly. It's like the Emirates Cup, if I'm being honest. It's one of those. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So we're here. Let's keep it moving, win the game, and that's it. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do.
Just looking at the lineup. So yeah, you got Alisson in goal, Virgil and Kanate at the back together. Kirkes gets his start as well, which is Frimpong gets his start as well. And then you got Sobo in the midfield with Jones, with Florian Wirtz, you know, in the 10, you'd say. Gakpo left, Salah right, and Ekitike up top. Mamadashvili, Endo, Chiesa, McAllister, Elliott, Robinson, Trey, Doak, and Rio are the bench as well. Zabiri, man, what's your take on that? That means big up to, I think it was Groovy said that Louis still say, kind of confirm what we were saying anyway in terms of Gravenberch in the game. But what's your initial looking at this team?
My initial thought is, why is Gravenberch ain't in there? And then you, man, filled me in. Thank you for that. Pick up the chat as well. Yeah, no, man, good team. I was hoping maybe McAllister would get the nod. I'm not quite sure where he is as far as fitness and, you know, getting rhythm, and, you know what I'm saying, because he's the one I'm like, yo, what's his plan? Is he part of the starting level, or he's just gonna be now off the bench guy, maybe the first sub, depending on the opposition thing? But no, man, really good team. Like the setup. I'm loving this team already, and they haven't even really kicked a competitive ball yet. So I think the team is good enough to do the job. Someone in the chat said I would have preferred Endo where Jones was. I'd rather start with Jones and then bring on an Endo, you know, to close it out. But yeah, nah, man, really excited about the team, and I'm telling you right now, man, you could have just put Frimpong on the field. I'd have been gassed. Just by his energy, man. Like, I'm very excited, man. I'm actually itching, man. Like, this game needs to start in the next 5 minutes, bro. Like, that's all I got. Nah, good lineup, man. Good team, yo. Just press start, man. Let's go, man. Cue up the game, man. Cue up the game, man. Excitement is killing me. Love the lineup.
Nah, trust, man. We're gonna. I'm looking forward to it as well, especially with the watch along as well, because I know that's going to be a vibe. Sav, man, what's your thoughts on the team, man? Obviously missing a couple of the dogs in there, but it is what it is.
Let me bring it back up. I can't lie, bro. A team like what we've got out now doesn't feel like we're missing anybody, bro. I know we are, but like this is a strong enough team. Like, what are we missing from the first Gravenberch?
Yeah, I'd say probably him. I don't know. Maybe if Bradley was fit, would he have started? But that's
yeah, that's another thing. Somebody was saying they would have wanted to see him as well. So the team is just mad.
I get what you're saying. With wanting to see it, but missing. I'm not missing Bradley if I got Frimpong. You know what I mean? And I'm not.
I hear it.
Gravenberch, that's the one, I guess, because he's a natural defensive midfielder, whereas everyone else kind of does the cosplay thing, bro. But I'm happy with the team, bro. I'm happy with the team. I'm excited to see the players that we haven't seen play. And as I said, I know that I agree with what G said, but I'm not one of them, like, I can't take too much if it goes wrong. I'm not like, I'm going to start moaning on the internet about it and it's going to affect my sleep. But the season's going to start very soon. So, yes, the other games that we played, but they were weeks ago, bro. Like, every time a week goes by, you're supposed to be more prepared for the season. So, whatever happened 2 weeks ago, you should have improved for them 2 weeks till now. Because that's all you like. That's your full-time job, bro, to play football. So, what day does the season start on?
15th, Friday.
So it's literally next week.
Yeah, next week.
This week.
So we can't be scrubs in this game. What man talking about? We get smoked.
All right, Savage, just rein it back a little bit, man.
No.
Sunday, Friday.
No,
man.
what I'm saying is this was the Preston game weeks ago, and man said it's right. But this is a Premier League team a week before the Prem starts. So Palace will be thinking this. If Palace gets smoked, I'm not saying he's going to be worried for the whole season because it's 38 games. But it's like, oh, maybe we're not as prepared as we thought we were. So what we're going to do in a week? Change up our whole system? No,
not a week. It's 5 days, 7.
5 days. Even worse, bro. Yeah, I mean, who got Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much difference between Bournemouth and Palace, isn't it? So I'll be a bit shaky. I won't lose sleep over it, and the result is the result. When it's gone, it's gone. I'm not having any excuses from it. I'm not trying to see the old boring ass Liverpool slot 4-5. Nothing gets done. Have to scrape it on penalties. That stinks, bro. Better go and do something. Yeah, sorry. They better go and do something. Listen, at least play good football, innit? Play good football, lose 1-0 because VAR fucked up or something. But don't be just getting smoked and that. Don't be let Eze mug you off and Virgil and Kanate is getting bullied by Mateta. I'm not trying to send Wharton just masterclassing up the thing. I'm not trying to see all of that, bro.
Nah, I hear it, Sav. That's I'm with you on that as well, man. I ain't trying to see these man balling out. What about you, G? Line up. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. It's funny. I actually agree with everything that Savage just said. Literally, like I'd have to just echo that because
the first team question so you can expand on what Savage said.
Yeah. Go on.
So you remember when we had Curtis start with against Chelsea, and man just put Palmer in his pocket. Do you think Curtis can do that with Eze in this game?
Could he? Yeah, 100%.
Because if he takes Eze out, that's a massive threat, and I think that's how we were able to handle Chelsea the way we did. Because Curtis literally just put man in his pocket everywhere. And if I think we do that man for man and just nullify him, I think we can get bare change out of Palace. But I don't know how much change Palace have. You can speak on that, but I don't really know.
Yeah, no. It's yeah. You're 100% right. Like obviously, if you stop Eze in an attacking sense, it will hinder them. It will hinder them. But again, they're a bit like Liverpool, man. Like I feel like they've got other ways in which they can probably do things, and I don't really feel like it goes through Eze like that. Like I feel like it would more so actually go through what's his name? What's the right back's name, man?
Munoz.
Yes. I feel like it's more. Yeah, like it, and who's on his side? Kirkes. Yeah. So it's like that's what I'll be looking at more so than Eze, more than anything. Eze is one of them players that he just ghosts into the box all the time. So you just need players to just be aware that he's going to kind of thing. And then because we saw it towards the back end of last season, goals against Arsenal, final goal as well. Like he's just ghosting into the box, and you're like, bro, where the hell did you even come from? Like we was over here 2 seconds ago. It's gonna be like Munoz. I feel like stop him, and I feel like you would stop those attacks down the flanks, and then obviously for them to do whatever. But yeah, no, like Savage said, like Sabiri said, like you said, ends, bro, that's who's missing from that team. McAllister, Gravenberch, but everyone said rotation and rare tear. So this team should be good enough to realistically go out and beat Palace. And Savage again is right in terms of obviously I don't care like that, but obviously don't get smoked. Like if you get smoked, then yeah, man's gonna have a few words to say about that kind of thing. But yeah, like yeah, it's one of those, man. This should be enough to beat Palace. I'll be real. This should be enough. But I'm not trying to disrespect Palace.
No, fair enough. In terms of what we think is going to happen from a score prediction standpoint, I might as well get those in from now. Do you think it's going to be one of those tricky games where it's just a 1-0, or do you guys think that we could actually go here and put a 3 past them? But they are playing with a back 5, and we do know they're going to look to counter attack with speed as well. So I'll go you first, Zabir, man. What are you thinking from a score prediction standpoint? Looking at the team, looking at how Palace is going to set up and how we expect to play.
I think the difference might be Gakpo, Ekitike. There's not going to be any space to run in behind unless they try to do a break and we nick it off of them. But that's where Gravenberch would have been impressive. If Szoboszlai can pick up a few of those, stop the transition, McAllister as well, that's kind of one of his game. You know what I mean? Knowing where to be when a player is on the ball. So Curtis will definitely have to put Eze in his pocket. I'm not saying it's his only job, but if he can do that, that could stop Palace from doing anything dangerous. And then if we can do that, bro, I can see us cruising with a nice 3-0. But we just have to utilize the wings, overload the wings, get some crosses in the box, maybe, Gakpo, back sticks. maybe Ekitike just being a number 9 and just staying in that pocket right there between the sticks and, you know what I mean, knocking something down, taking something down, laying off a man, want to find a late runner into the box, you know, maybe Words or something like that, even Sabazalai Jones. But yeah, I can see us doing that, man, but there's not going to be a lot of room to run through the middle. You're not running through 8 men, bro. You know what I mean? It's just not going to be a lot of real estate in there. Screamer from outside the box can see one of those set piece and, you know what I mean, a header. So that's how I see us scoring them 3 goals, something from outside the box, header, and maybe off a set piece. Other than that, man, it's going to be really tough trying to break down 10 men behind the ball. We know what Palace is going to do, bro. They're going to sit in 10 men behind the ball, 2 backs of 5, and then try to catch us out on a break. Now, in that transition, we can nick it off of them, win it high up the pitch when they're trying to transition up. I think we can get some change there, but it's just going to be interesting to see how Palace really move the ball because they might not be ready. They might not be fluid. They might not be gelling. You know what I mean? First game of the season, they might not be up for their actual tactics, like to be at that level. So I'm hoping that goes in our favor because we've seen the second game against Bilbao or Athletic Club, whatever they call themselves. I'm going to be honest, bro. That team was saucing. Like, the first 10, 20 minutes of that game, I'm like, yeah, the league is done. Like the way that team was playing, our team was playing, I'm like, yeah, teams are gonna have to be on it. Like first touch got to be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Finding their players is gonna have to be good. So as good as Palace players are on the ability, man, if they're not up for it today, man, they can get smoked easily. I'm telling you, man. So yeah, I see a 3-0 coming in that way. That's the only way we can do it. Just try to stretch them and get the spaces in the middle. If we try to go through the middle, it's just gonna be too congested.
Fairs. Do you know what? It's going to be an interesting game, man, because I think this is perfect for us. You know, this is where you see if we're ready or not, if we're going to be the real deal, because they're going to give us both sides of our games, both sides of our weaknesses. From what my opinion is, I'm sure you guys transition at times. Liverpool suck, and then we struggle to break down low block teams as well. So we can do both today. Cut out them transitions and also get spaces and work chances. I think then that's going to give the players confidence, but the manager confidence in terms of what they've been, probably working on. But what about you, Sab, man? What we thinking from a goal, from a score prediction standpoint as well?
Thinking 2-0 Liverpool, but it's not going to be easy, man. I think. Because I think what the misconception with Palace is when they sit behind the board, they're just like sit and don't do anything but defend. They don't play like that. There's a full tactic to it, man. And Mitchell and Munoz are high and wide, bro. So obviously Frimpong and Kirkers have their work cut out for them, just how the other two have their work cut out the opposite way as well. If we keep the ball and pass it with accuracy, we'll be 100% fine in this game. We'll be patient. And then you should be able to see what Wirtz can bring to the team because that's what they're the games that he's there for, bro. Like, you should be doing that. And then Sabazalai is very important in this game, which he is anyway. But if you allow just Kamada and Wharton to just be on the ball and have all the time in the world, it's long for man to do. Long for Wharton turns around and looks up, it's over, bro. Because everyone's wondering about Eze, bro. But Sarr, bro, he runs off the shoulder every time, bro. Like he's gone. Munoz doesn't overlap, and then Mateta will just float around in that box, and he will make it hard for Kanate and Virgil. He'll just try to bully them, bro. And he doesn't mind the fight on it. So, yeah, bro, it should be very interesting, man. But I'm expecting Liverpool to win. Like I said, 2 good teams. We're the better team, clearly. We're the champion, so it shouldn't be an excuse. Let's go beat them, man. Pussies, bro.
Well said, man. What about you, G? What are you thinking, bro? This is the moment you stand up and be accounted, G, from the chat that's giving you grief. I've noticed all of them as well.
Man said, G, Teta, you know.
I'll be real. I'm gonna probably have to play into it. I think Liverpool concede. Like I cannot see a world where Liverpool don't concede. Like we cannot keep clean sheets like that. And I feel like against a team like Palace, bruv, that just screams they're gonna score. I hope I'm wrong though. Like I hope Liverpool put in this masterclass defensively and that's when I can then say, oh, okay, yeah, you guys are, ready. Okay, I like it, that kind of thing. At the moment, I just don't see that. So I actually think it's going to go all the way to penalties. I think it'll be 2-2, and I don't know who wins penalties. I just think it'll go to penalties.
Gotta pick one though, bro. You gotta pick one.
Palace
on pens. All right, 2-2 and then Palace on pens. I'm gonna go close. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 2-1 to Liverpool. I think yeah, both sides of the games, as I mentioned. I think from the transitions, we need to be really good and stop these guys from playing out. And also when we get our chance, because they're gonna allow us to have the ball as well. And Wembley pitch is a massive pitch as well. So even though they're gonna go into a back five, there's still gonna be room, still gonna be space as well. And I feel I'm looking at the bench going, yeah, this is one of those prime games where you're like 1-1 tight game and Rio comes on and just starts cooking. Something like that would light up Wembley. And then you go, nah, he's arrived in it. He comes on, cooks man.
Who's on the bench? Sorry, do you mind just putting up the...
Trey, you got Trey on the bench. You got McAllister on the bench. You have, who else on the bench? Endo on the bench. Chiesa on the bench. Elliott on the bench. In terms from a game changer. Rudy Class Robbo is a game changer. If someone's tired, maybe he comes in and helps out defensively. You're more looking at your attackers than anything.
I guess this is a question for everybody, really. When you look at the bench, right, and obviously we're missing Gravenberg, of course. So
I know exactly what he's going to say, but...
No, go on, ask your question.
You add Gravenberg, so I don't know who you take out, whatever, just take someone out, and then you add Gravenberg into it, yeah? When you look at that, and this is based on what we have currently right now, right?
Yeah.
How confident, forget today's game even, I know we're talking about today's game, but just in general, does that bench scream to you like, oh yeah, yo, you look at Liverpool's bench, teams should be worried? Like, or do
100%. Because I'll take it because I'm not representing no other team but Liverpool, fam. So when I look at that bench, I see Robbo. Defensively, he can come in and shore up some things. Whether however you want to move around the defense, moving from Robbo to Endo, same type of thing, bro. When you see Endo coming on the pitch, and we're leading, we're not conceding that lead. And he can go in and slot in a center back as well. So with Robbo and Endo, you get that assurance on the defensive side of things. McAllister. A lot of people don't know this about McAllister, but McAllister can come on the pitch, impact the game in a way where he doesn't end up with like a goal or assist, but just him coming into the game actually changes the way we play and give us the platform to go on and do damage. So that's kind of like the quality of what McAllister brings. So yeah, it's not like, oh, who's going to come on and get me a goal or an assist? You don't necessarily need that. You just need someone to come in and change the momentum of the game, shift it back in our favor. And that's what McAllister does. So right there, I'm giving you 3 names that can come off the bench and make something happen. Now, you want to talk about excitement and flair? Look no further. The last 2 names, Dork and Rio. Gee, what are you telling me? I mean, I know you're on the other side today, but don't be asking these questions, man. If you want to see some, you know what, man, we're winning 2-0, we're winning 3-0. You know what? The fans is a little, they too sure. You know when the game is so sure, you're just comfortable. It's like, yo, we got this. You're like, you know what? Let's spice up the fans. Let's give them something to see. Rio and Dork. Then the fans are back up for it again. Energy's high. Like this game right here and this bench right here, G, remove that question mark. You can make the statement because that's your opinion. But remove the question.
I don't have an opinion
because that question should already been answered, man. Yo, and who's this brother, man?
Yeah.
Yo, how you look at that bench and question it?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The bench just kind of looks the same as last season, bro.
This guy with the logic.
No, I can't lie, bro.
No, I can't take this guy with the logic.
No, I'm being serious, but
let me be a fan, man.
No, the bench is the same as you, because obviously the difference, it might look worse than last season, to be honest, bro. Because obviously, if that's the lineup we got out, then Diaz would have been on the bench, and it. So like,
Gakpo would have been on the bench or whatever.
Yeah, a Jota, like
exactly.
But Rio wasn't on the bench, guys. Come on, now,
no, but I know that.
No, but that's the point. That's the point.
I'm saying, bro. Like, I know it's not everyone's fault, but last season, if this was the same when we started like this, then that means the bench would have had Diaz and Jota on the bench, and Nunes, and then Gravenberch, bro. And now it's just like, because you man don't even. I am the one who's always sticking up for Doe. You man don't even rate him like that, bro. So now the bench is exciting.
All right, it's not the question.
I've not heard one person say they rate Doe, so I'm not even gonna.
We tried to give him a chance, bro. And we got like that's where the stick started, bro. 2 years ago, you know, remember? That's where you don't. Okay, I don't want to get
2 years ago. Opinion is not today's opinion, man.
Man's like, yeah, you might as well run Doak now, man. Give it to him. I said, what? Run him over my man? Nah, bro. That's where the agenda started. The man started getting onto that side.
Like I said, man, I think G's question's valid because obviously this is against Palace. So having the kind of depth against Palace shouldn't matter as much, bro. Because
no, it doesn't. Yeah,
but obviously you're talking about the season, and when it's the season, well, then that's a little bit different.
Like let's say today we was playing Arsenal and that was your bench, and you looked at, oh, okay, I need to change things against Arsenal. Like, did you look at that bench and think, oh yeah, like everything Zabiri said, did I need that? Like, I don't need. And
I'll tell you what it would be. I'd be optimistic that it could change the game, but I don't have experience that it could change the game. So, for example, man, know that Rio's been my guy, bro, so that's not going to change. But I'd be optimistic because I've never seen him change a game against Arsenal. We've only seen him change a game in pre-season. I'd be optimistic that Doak Speed could change a game, but he's hardly ever played for Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not going to get into the gravel, but I mean this McAllister thing because people are sensitive about it, but I don't know what game change.
Speak the truth, bro.
I don't know what the man are talking about, but like I don't like it just.
But do you know what, can I add this then, guys? Yeah, I think when we look at you look at the bench and I'm assuming. So, correct me if I'm incorrect here. I'm assuming when we look at the bench, we're going, that person comes in for someone out and out. That's just a change for change. Sometimes it might not necessarily work like that. Sometimes it could be a system change. I know when you look at it and go, some of these guys don't have the experience from a first team standpoint. I think from a Trey, Rio, Doak, they've not really played for Liverpool like that. So it's the unknown at the moment, but they have got talent. And if we shift the formation in their favor and bringing on players like a McAllister, that could give us a bit more composure, a bit more control in the game. You can then put the platform for these guys to go and do their jobs and be free to go and cook. So yeah, if you're talking about can we change the game last 20, Liverpool 1-1 against Arsenal, I'm cool with a guy like a Rio and a Doak coming on because then I know for a fact their fullbacks, you're talking about tired fullbacks against two young, rapid youngsters that's on and that's fearless. They're not the household names. Obviously, it would sound better if it's a Rodrigo coming off the bench or a Barcola coming off the bench. I hear that, but it's speed, it's fearlessness, which is them guys got. Yes, obviously those other two have a bit more caps under the belt in terms of they played a lot more senior football than these boys have. But I'll still trust them to come on with 20 minutes to go.
You know what? I'm gonna pull the big joker out the deck. Man are acting like we don't have the impact sub in the 2020 and beyond time frame, bro. Elliot, impact sub, bro. What man's telling me? 89 minutes against a team that's cooking us.
Didn't you say in the last stream you wanted to get him out?
Bro, I'm talking about this stream. Listen, no man is gonna take that title of Elliot, bro. I know Elliot don't like it, bro. Elliot,
you don't like
impact sub. We talk about this stream.
No, you don't like it, bro. I've had enough of this, bro. Let's not rewrite history. And to what N said, I agreed. Everything N said is what I already said. All I said was, I don't have experience of them doing it.
Yeah, but you have experience of Elliot being an impact sub. So how are we going to question impact if we have an impact man that we've seen time and time again come off the bench and made an impact? He can't start games, but he can impact games.
Maybe you should start thinking about that when we're streaming. You're talking about Elliot then, because when we're
but I don't mean I want to keep him around for the impact stuff.
Why don't you want to keep the impact guy, bro?
No, because G question is to the bench and impact, and that's he's basically asking us about Elliot. That's why I purposely didn't even mention Elliot's name. Because I'm not building a team to build a bench. You see what I'm trying to say? Who builds a team to build a bench? Like, I don't really think that way. I'm building a team to just win the game off the top. But because we're playing against G's team, G want to know who can come off the bench and beat his team. So I'm like, all right, I'll just leave Elliot as a trump card. But we have Elliot, bro.
No, you know what's mad? I'm not even like, you know what this bench reminds me of? Enz would know. In fact, even Savage would know. Obviously, you support Barca and Real Madrid, or you whatever for Barca and Real Madrid, right? You see, when I look at those benches, yeah, you know, like you look at like Barcelona bench, yeah, they don't have many weapons like that on the bench that you're scared of.
Yeah.
But what they do have is maybe one guy on that bench. I don't know who. Like, I don't know. Maybe let's just say Ferran Torres or
from the Lopez or something like that.
Yeah, just like one or two random like type of guys. The rest of that bench, you're just like, a team wouldn't be worried about you, but of course, within a system, obviously, if you make things work to that one specific player, then yeah, maybe. But that's what I look at when I'm talking about. I'm asking you guys because I'm like, I'm not looking at the bench. Savage is right. Like, it's kind of like last season. If not, I'll be real, it's kind of worse because you don't have Diaz. There's no Jota. There's not another striker on there. So now you're kind of without those players. Obviously, like I said, Gravenberch obviously will be added to this on a normal day if he wasn't
but
unavailable. But there's no one else. Like, we're not missing anybody else. So I'm not looking at it thinking, I thought, you know, when you finally think, okay, we've not finished our transfer window yet, but
Yeah, of
so
course.
far, this is the team that you've got. So then that's why when I did the stream the other day, it was about, all right, what else do you guys think that we need then? Because if depending on how you rate the players, obviously that will then determine maybe how you then look at it. But I'm just trying to think of it in a bigger picture kind of aspect where I'm like, okay, yeah, Rio can come on, Doak can come on, McAllister, obviously we know what he's about, Endo, we know what these players are about, so to speak, right? But would you be worried by that? I don't know, like maybe Palace, but I don't feel like many teams would look at that and be like, oh, fucking hell, look who he's got on the bench. And by the way, this goes for a lot of other teams too, but we're talking
Yeah,
about
of course, because there's loads of guys. You look at the Palace bench, unless you rate the player or not, you'd be like, who cares if he comes on the pitch?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But I look at Palace's bench and I'm like, oh, outside the fact that I support Liverpool and I know these players a lot more than I know the Palace players, I look at both benches the exact same way. I'm like, oh, okay, well, he probably could come on. I know this man can come on. I know that brother can come on and do the same things that Rio, Doak, McAllister, Endo could do. I'm not looking at it thinking, yeah, these men are, and again, experience. Let's maybe Doak, maybe Rio can do that throughout the season, and then I can obviously change that perspective.
Yeah, they're gonna need that. Of course, they're gonna.
Why you're not mentioning Elliot and Chiesa? Is that on purpose or something?
I didn't even remember that Chiesa was even here.
Oh, okay. No, Chiesa's on the bench, fam.
Yeah, Chiesa's on the bench.
I did not see. Sorry.
Yeah, like, gee, that's what I'm saying. A question mark on the bench for me, man. I'm telling you, you know what? I hope it's 0-0 and one of these.
But Elliot's not going to be here anyway, man.
Come on and just cook it.
Yo, no, I hope it's 0-0. One of these men just come on and bust it up, bro.
No.
Chiesa with a brace. Gee, you're gonna have to eat that.
I hope. No. It's not
I can't eat it.
I'm saying it's calm if they obviously show it. Like, of course. What I'm saying is just more. I don't look at that bench and I'm still looking at thinking, yeah, you can see that Liverpool still need a bit to complete the team or whatever they deem to be complete in our eyes and perception and rare. But
I'm
listen,
treating
that's
you like a Palace fan today, G, and I'm telling you, I have to give you this energy because I don't have another Palace fan to give the energy to. I'm telling you, Chiesa come off the bench and bust up a brace.
Listen, when Wharton does a masterclass, I don't want to hear nobody.
No, man, oh, listen, guys, I think we'll leave it there. But we kind of all predicted a win apart from G. Understandably, he said go 2-2 and go.
Yeah. Come on,
and go Pens. And he's giving it to Palace. But I've gone 2-1. Savi's gone 2-0, and Tiberi's gone 3-0. And I've seen a few of the guys in the chat as well. Big up to everyone. Big up to Cav as well in the building. I don't know why everyone's YouTube name has changed as well. I don't think YouTube just does it.
Nah, new season, new name, bro. I think I might switch it up, man. Get a promotion in that.
Hey, and talking about promotion, guys, match bingo, man. Listen, I'm about to get my ticket. I'm about to get my tickets, you know what I mean? My little 2 tickets and that for the Liverpool versus Palace. As we always say, guys, it's only for the UK, so apologies for the viewers across the world. It's only for the UK. £2 a ticket. If you scan the QR code, or I'll throw the link in the chat as well for you guys. So don't worry. If you put a £5 on, you get it transforms into 200%, which is 15 quid. And it's £2 a ticket. You can go and put something on, man. I've got 2 tickets. See what I can win in this game.
Just remember, Ends doing the FPL, and whoever wins the FPL this season is going to buy you a shirt of your choice at the end of the season. That's what Ends told me in that game.
Hey, this is crazy. So basically, guys, this is mad. So just to kind of give you an idea, obviously how bingo plays, you guys know. I'm sure everyone in the chat has played it. First line, 25 quid. Second line, 25 quid. Full house, 100 quid plus 100 quid bonus on top. So if you get a full house, guess what? Like, turn it into 200. And that is what it is, guys. If you want to take a chance, have a go.
Can I use my bank card from the Deets, man? Or no?
No, can't go.
My man's not doing that ends pick of the week and that. No, if you get ends pick of the week on match bingo, man, tell the people them how it goes and how it should go.
That's how it looks, guys, man. So make sure you guys can see it. I want to make it. Yeah, you get a ticket. You got line, 2 line, 3 line, full house. I got my 2 tickets. So let's see. And as Liz says, man, gamble responsibly, bro.
Make sure are you gonna come back after the game and
I'll show I'll show the people and tell you if you know on the call in. We'll show you guys, man. What if I did? Fingers crossed, bro. Because Yeah,
don't show us if you get the full house, though. You know what I'm saying? In
no,
case
no,
the
I'll show.
taxes run up
I'll
in
show.
that, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm proud of the.
No, you got to show the winnings because otherwise people are not going to know whether it's a legit thing or not.
Fair. Big up match bingo, man.
Yeah, let me do the link in there as well. So, G, do you want to? While I do that, G, do you want to change your prediction, or you sticking with what you said?
I'm sticking with the prediction.
Okay. Nah, just asking for a friend. That's all, mate. So if you want to stick with it, that's down to you.
Listen, if that friend wants to contact me, then they're more than welcome.
I will be in contact on the call. I'm telling you right now. I will be, man. Because G, listen, man, it's all banter, fun and games, football fans. It's all we're here for, man.
I'll be here, man. Watch along as well. I'll be there.
Would you change your name to G Teta if Mateta?
If Palace win, I'll change it for the week to G Teta.
Hey, no, that's dope. Love it, man.
And that gamble there is crazy. But yeah, man, listen, we're going to head out. We're going to redirect you guys over to the watch along. We'll be over there chilling, vibing.
A quick question before we start. What channel is the game on?
TNT.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie though, they should start going back to terrestrial TV for these games and for the FA Cup.
That's what I thought it was on, like BBC One or something.
It should be, to be fair. I don't know why they got
FA Cup. Usually they're both FA, so I don't know why it's not. How can something be charity, but then you have to pay money for it? Right.
You have to pay money for it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's stupid.
Man. So now everything helps, man. But yeah, let me make sure that's all in order, and we'll just head straight over now. All right. Yeah. All sorted, man. But peace out, people, man. Enjoy the game. Remember, after the game, we'll be back as well for the call-in. So come and let us know how you feel, man. Peace out.
Come join the gang.